Bruh, I haven't been this interested in something in so long. Berserk is legit. Where are my manners? Welcome to Disturbing Comics, where we talk about the craziest comics. Let me introduce you to Guts, the Black Swordsman. Guts is the aloof, strong protagonist of Berserk, a well-known disturbing manga series written by Kentaro Miura. So Berserk is a 40+ volume long series, so it's gonna take a while to get to the recent pages. Today, we are just going to get into the introductory chapter to introduce the Black Swordsman. So let's get introduced to Guts and get some themes rolling. If you want to see what happens, including all the messed up parts, stay tuned for the comic. Cue the Monkey King Gohan. Guts, aka the Black Swordsman. Speaking of guts, the name fits. Guts is having sex with some woman. She turns into an evil, destructive monster with alien limbs.
You fell into my trap, fool! This is your last taste of heaven before I send you to hell.
And this dude Guts is like, the only one trapped is you, bitch. Guts destroys her head with his fiery weapon, looking back with that Prince Vegeta energy. Guts is a man on a mission. He enters one of those kingdoms you can build on those phone games. The streets is bustling, but he takes notice of a carriage of women and children being taken somewhere. Look at that child. Uh-oh. Inside of a bar, there's cries coming from a little person. This fairy is being used as a target practice by these despicables. The patrons can't do anything about but watch as the fairy narrowly avoids getting killed. Why? Because these men throwing the knives are from Coca Castle. Not even the Lord Mayor can do anything about these men, or they will destroy the entire town. So sounds like a job for an outsider. I'm gonna mess up your shop a bit, he says to the bartender. But suddenly, arrows right through his fucking head. Guts uses the arrow in his nose to ask some good questions. You're one of the thugs from Coca Castle. You can deliver a message to your boss for me, right, big dog? Tell him the Black Swordsman has come. The fairy screams a warning to Guts, but he already has this big slab of sword in his hand. Guts literally cut his assailant in half. Do you see this? That's definitely a unique sword. Massive, thick, and alright, no. Guts leaves knowing his targets will know about him soon, and the fairy follows close behind. Their name is Puck, but Guts, he doesn't care at all. Guts values his personal space. I don't think he actually intended to save Puck. I don't know, but who's gonna save Guts when the knights of the town come to wrestle him up? Puck dips as Guts gets arrested by the weak knights. Tortured senseless, yet not even making a single sound. That's Dr. Doom level willpower. That's enough for now, says the old man. He's the Lord Mayor of this land. He doesn't seem like a really big authority though. Those men Guts killed were to be protected. They basically own this land, and since Guts killed them at the bar, they will mess around and destroy the entire town. Are you telling me those guards standing there are just scarecrows? Lord Mayor says, you don't understand. The ruler of those men you killed, he's a literal monster beyond human. Our Black Swordsman knows all about who the leader is. He knows that he's a monster that eats human flesh. In fact, you remember when Guts passed those women and children being carried away in that wagon? Those women and children were actually being delivered to the demon to eat. They are treated as sacrifice for the town. It's my duty to protect this town, Lord says. You mean protect yourself, right?
Damn, that nigga fucked up.
Guts gets tortured enough, but they gotta hand him over to Coca Castle. The Baron is the title of that monster. One of his henchmen tells him about the Black Swordsman getting into a heap of trouble. Looks like the Baron recognizes him from the past too. The mayor comes in to apologize for what Guts has done, even promising more prisoners for him to feast on.
Ta! I don't care about that. All I wish to see is humans dying painfully, bones snapping, children dying horribly in front of their parents before I eat their bowels. Guards, put them in the oven.
The Lord Mayor is dragged away to die, and the Baron sits wondering about the Black Swordsman. Before we get back with Guts, stay tuned after this commercial break. The Black Swordsman later awakens, unable to move and heavily injured, but he sees some weird mass in front of him. Also, like the video just for that commercial break. That took me a long time to make. Whatever it is, Guts hates it with a passion, and it seemingly goes away right when Puck comes with a set of keys. It helps that these fairies have a lot of powers, like conveniently being able to heal all injuries. But Guts really doesn't like people touching him. Just his ferocity alone is equal to touching a hot pot on the stove. We actually don't find out Guts' name until this frame. And he has a ton of history about him, like this crest on his neck. A brand, he says, relates to the Baron also. Anyway, the Baron is going to burn the entire town to the ground. Okay, so Guts is more of an anti-hero, if anything. He feels very strongly about strength. Anyone who dies in someone else's fight is a weakling that'll die anyway. That's gotta be trauma, since Puck can feel these intense thoughts and emotions to the point that it's making him hurt. If someone can't live their life the way they please, they might as well die. Still, Guts is a big bag of sadness, rage, and fear. Man, it's gonna be a long journey looking into Guts. But still, Guts saved Puck, didn't he? He laughs at that notion. Puck is heartbroken hearing that Guts didn't save him and doesn't care about him, and leaves him behind, crying. Gus, he literally just healed your body, bro. The Baron could have ate you like a Snicker if he didn't heal you. I don't know, I sort of think that Guts cares more than he lets on. But right now, it's all about his mission. He escapes with the keys Puck left, ready to destroy the Baron. Speaking of destruction, the Baron and his forces are destroying the town and its citizens. Citizens getting crushed and killed just by the horses trampling them. Little ass kids getting impaled and eaten by this snake demon. The Baron is ultimate despair. The 16th student. No, sorry. I mean, motherfuckers just dying left and right. It's crazy out here. But the Baron is about to be defeated. Guts, the Black Swordsman, is ready for the motherfucking smoke. Breaking free of hiding under the corpses that he killed. I don't know, actually. Dude can shoot arrows like it ain't nothing. Motherfuckers just getting lit up like candles. Gut uses that slab of metal to cut a horse and its rider in half. His strength is legendary.
So, you're Pirate Hunter Zoro with the $60 million belly bounty.
Boss, that's a whole different swordsman right there. That man right there is the Black Swordsman.
So, you're the Black Swordsman, the one who's been hunting us apostles. Ta! To think that a mere mortal can oppose the apostles.
Looks like Baron is a part of some collective called the Apostles. Redundant, I know, I'm sorry. Guts starts blasting at Baron and finally knocks the demon off his steed, shooting until he gets him caught, crashing through a building. Guts knows that's not enough, so we splinter cells inside. only to get knocked out of the entire building by a huge snake tail. There's always a moment in anime where the main character is like, ah, like that.
A mere human like you can't possibly kill me.
Oh boy, the Baron is full snake now. Actually, he look like something out of Resident Evil. You remember them hoes in Resident Evil, them lizard joints? Them motherfuckers took like 30 shotgun shots, point blank to kill. Anyway, Guts is getting knocked all around the town. Around town. Got Guts looking like a whole fool out here. Baron picks him up saying,
You humans are nothing more than food to fill my stomach. Act like food and
how's this for food, bitch? Guts uses his weaponized arm to blast the Baron like how he did that demon woman in the beginning. While the Baron burns and cries, the black swordsman grabs his long sword and, just like that, slashes the Baron in half. Look at that face. That isn't the face of a mere mortal. Don't die on me yet. Must be tough being unkillable and all, huh? Stop your bitching. Like you said, humans are weak. But no matter how weak we are, no matter what we go through, we still want to live. Baron sees the brand of sacrifice on his neck, and Guts asks where the 5 members of the God Hand are. The God Hand is another collective too, and despite being a famed apostle, the Baron knows nothing of where they are. Guts leaves the villain to slowly burn to ashes. The villain pathetically says he doesn't want to die. Okay, y'all say it with me. Them little kids didn't want to die either. I swear y'all villains are just some grown ass kids, bro. Y'all are so dumb. Puck flies in fear. But Guts went berserk. The black swordsman leaves to find his next target. That was a fun script. That probably was one of my favorite videos to ever record. I'm interested to see what his past foretells and what battles he will get in later. It's gonna get really dark in this manga, I've heard, so I'm excited to get started because gosh, that was a darn good start. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about Berserk. Here are 2 other videos right here for you, Crossed and Metamorphosis. Both are pretty gnarly in their own way. Click that like button for more Berserk and more disturbed comics. Thanks for watching, Spooky out!